Another good quote is, everything works out because it has to. I think this is a good way of looking at life. Like, hey, we are, okay, according to YouTube statistics, most of you guys live in America. We live in America. We're not going to, we don't have to worry about a lot of the things that other people have to worry about in the world. And we're really, really lucky to do that. We're going to get jobs. We're going to get houses. We're going to have families if we choose to have them. I think for myself, at least, I was so worried in, like, high school and college about, like, oh, what college I'm going to get into. In high school, I was worried about, oh, what college am I going to get into. In college, I'm worried about, oh, what job am I going to get. But, like, honestly, like, I get to live in America, so I will go to a college, I will get a job, and I, like, will have a roof over my head and be able to, like, pay the bills. And, like, that seems like a pretty good life to me. So it's kind of like just, everything works out because, I don't know, it's life, like, it sort of has to. And again, I know people live in, like, really shitty situations where maybe things don't work out, and that's kind of unfortunate. But I think for the majority of people, at least, in middle class society and up, life works out in the end. It just does. That's life. I don't know. It's like, no matter what, the things that have to happen, like you getting a job, or you getting into college, those things will happen because that's just life. And more generally, just like life is good because that's life. So don't stress too much about the small things. I don't know. I feel like I'm just trying to say, don't worry too much about life because life is life, and just accept it. I don't know. That's kind of bad advice. That kind of is not saying anything, but hopefully you guys get the point, I think another good one is and that quote was said by Pat McAfee. Sorry, I haven't been quoting who said which quotes, but I think the past few ones are just sort of sayings. I don't know. But yeah, the next one I got is from Rick and Morty, from the intergalactic TV episode or something. It's nobody exists on purpose, nobody belongs anywhere, everybody's gonna die, come watch TV. I feel like this is, even though this is, I don't know, some people might think this quote is bleak, I feel like it's a pretty comforting quote. Like, everyone's confused about life. Everyone goes through these struggles. I think you see a lot nowadays that a lot of celebrities have mental health struggles, and I don't know, people are like, oh, you have like millions of dollars, how could you be depressed? Oh, wah, millionaires sad. I think that just goes to show, hey, like, money, fame, power, no matter where you are in society, you will have to face, where humans face problems in their life. That's a part of being human. And I don't know, so the whole, like, nobody exists on purpose, nobody belongs anywhere, we're all going through that same, like, struggles about our place in the universe, what we're gonna do. And honestly, it's like, everybody's gonna die. That's the rest. Nobody exists on purpose, nobody belongs anywhere, everyone's gonna die. Like, hey, the universe is kind of just like this fucking weird place where we all get to be here for 80 years, then we go back to, like, not being here. Why worry about the little things in life, Why worry about my job or how much money I'm going to make, or does Stacy like me? Just, the end of the quote, come watch TV. Let's enjoy the little things in life and not try not to stress about, like, seemingly insignificant things. I feel like, I don't know, like that, the quote, like, nobody exists on purpose, nobody belongs anywhere. I feel like that's true, the universe is, our bodies just happen to be on Earth. We're all trying to figure out why the hell we're all here. And, let's think about it, but also let's watch TV. Let's enjoy ourselves in the meantime. Yeah. Another good one. Comparison is the thief of happiness. This is just a generic ass one, but I feel like this is really true. And I know I struggle with this one a lot, especially at a place like Stanford where everyone is always, I'm working on my startup and I have, $1 million and blah, 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 and whatever. It's really, or people are like, oh yeah, I just got a job at Google that's paying me $200,000 to do nothing. It's really easy to compare yourself with others, but it's just not a fun way to live your life. And that's much easier said than done. I know it's easier said than done because I struggle with it myself. It's so easy to be like, hey, I wish I was this person, or this person has such a great life. Why is my life so shitty? But I don't know. I have a roof over my head and food, and I get to play Super Smash Bros. And play Minecraft, and I'm happy enough with that on my own. If I didn't know about Google person making tons of money, I wouldn't be jealous or whatever. And so another person's happiness or whatever situation shouldn't affect my own. I literally never interact with hypothetical Google person. So why do I compare myself to them and let that define my own happiness? I am my own person. I am the captain of my fate and master of my soul, or whatever that fucking quote is, But yeah, I don't know. Try not to compare yourself to others. And another good quote I saw is that when we compare ourselves to others, we often compare ourselves to people in the aggregate, whereas we're only one person. You know what I mean? So we compare ourselves to the person who got the job at Google, but also the person who's really rich and the person who has the hottest girlfriend. But these are not all the same person most of the time. These are often 5 different people, and you can't really compare yourself to yourself as one person to the best things about 5 different people. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know. Try not to beat yourself up too much about it, home dog. It's yeah, like I said, much easier said than done to not beat yourself up about these things. But we're all learning, we're all trying, and yeah, just keep trying, homie. We'll get there eventually. Yeah, life. Another good one is if you can't spot the sucker in the room, it's you. And / if something sounds too good to be true, it is. This is really true. I think when you're young, you don't realize this because you're like, oh, what do you mean? This sounds like a really good deal, and I don't have any experience being screwed yet, so of course this is real life. Let me tell you a story. Once I tried to babysit for someone. I signed up for this online babysitting service, and I got a message that was like, oh, you want to babysit for my kid? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, cool, I'll wire you $2,000 directly. And I was this close to doing it. And then I Googled it some more, and I was like, oh shit, I'm about to be scammed. And I should have realized hey, just wiring me $2,000 to babysit someone, that is too good to be true. I should not have just fucking been so gung-ho about it. So yeah, just, I don't know. At least don't immediately accept something that sounds too good to be true, because if it is so good, why is no one doing that? You know what I mean? The whole I see so many ads nowadays that are oh, make $500 from home per day. It's if everyone could make $500 from home, why aren't we all doing that? You know what I mean? Everyone would be doing that if it was so easy. So yeah, try to keep your wits about you. Last one I've got is, don't give up your faux show money looking for mo money and end up with no money. That one is also from Patrick McAfee. That's a good way to look at it. It's basically saying, 2 birds in the hand is worth 1 in the bush. Possibilities are just possibilities. You don't want to give up your faux show money looking for something better, a better job, a better opportunity, whatever, and then end up losing both of them. Take what you have. That being said, consider all options. If the risk is worth the reward, you can go for the reward. But I think that's a good way to sort of approach life, and not screw up. Because, that sort of goes hand in hand with the if it's too good to be true, it is thing. It's like, don't give up solid things or, like, possible really good things if they're, like, really impossible. But, yeah, I mean, that was my, that's my list of advice. I think, overall, to sum it up, I'm just trying to say, I think thinking back on it, my main advice is just sort of accept that you are human and that you make mistakes, and it's not just okay to make mistakes, it's good to make mistakes, because A, that proves you're human, B, you can learn a lot from your mistakes. Honestly, like, I wish I made more mistakes when I was younger. That sounds kind of weird, but, like, I feel like if I made certain mistakes when I was 13 or 14, I wouldn't have ended up making them at 20 or 21 when the repercussions of those mistakes would be much worse. So, yeah, go forth, my young viewers, and make mistakes, but don't do heroin, because that is a very bad mistake. Yeah, we're human. Be kind to yourself and others. Thanks, viewers, for letting me fulfill my dreams of being a can I speak English? Thanks, viewers, for letting me fulfill my dreams of being a big brother. I hope you guys hopefully learned something from this video, or, I don't know, at least were entertained. And, yeah, quarantine is tough for everyone, I think. We're all dealing with it in different ways. Hopefully you guys are all handling it well, and this video is maybe able to brighten things up a little bit. So, yeah, this was another episode of Minecraft Therapy. Yeah. Feel free to feel free to leave a comment describing the biggest fuck up you've ever fucking made, that you don't wish you'd made and you learned nothing from. And subscribe if y'all want to get more content. Oh yeah, another thing I should have mentioned at the beginning of the video. I should have mentioned this at the beginning of the video, but I will make the Stanford videos. They just take more time than the other videos, so they won't come out every week. But just know I am making them, and thank you for watching the end of the video for my thing that should have been said at the beginning. All right, I'm just rambling now, so I will log off. Thank you guys for watching. Stay safe. Stay sane.